chair, and I would like to confirm with all of you that you are over the age of 16.
Yes.
And do I have your consent to record?
Yes.
Great. So today I'm giving my persuasive speech about how mental health should be required in every high school as a graduation requirement. Imagine walking into your high school classroom stressed about exams, worrying about how the teacher teaches or the teacher's not teaching the way you like, friendships, or family issues, but no one teaches you how to handle these things. We learn math, science, history, world studies, social science, all stuff like that, but we don't learn how to take care of our minds and mental well-being. Yet mental health is just as important as physical health, and ignoring it has real consequences. Today, I want to persuade you that high school students should have a mental health class as a graduation requirement to not only prepare students for academic success, but also later in life, any other benefits it might have. National surveys show that rates of anxiety and depression among high school students have risen sharply in the past decade. Think about the pressures, grades, college applications, scholarships, teacher not teaching the way you like once again, peer pressure. Many students feel overwhelmed, but they don't always recognize the warning signs or know how to ask for help. Without education, these struggles can spiral into a bigger problem. By teaching mental health in schools, we can give students the tools to identify stress early and manage it before it becomes harmful. One of the biggest barriers to addressing mental health is stigma. Students may feel embarrassed or ostracized because they deal with these issues in their mind and not know how to talk about it. I believe a structured class will not normalize these conversations, making it clear that mental health is part of overall health. In these classes, students can learn practical strategies such as stress management techniques, mindfulness exercises, healthy communication, and ways to support friends who are struggling. Just like physical education teaches us to care for our bodies, mental health education will teach us to care for our minds and well-being. The skills students learn in mental health classes don't stop at graduation. I believe that it should continue further if they so choose. They carry into college, careers, and further relationships in the future. Students who understand mental health are more likely to succeed academically and socially, and they are better prepared to handle challenges like independence, financial stress, and workplace pressure. Communities also benefit. Fewer untreated mental health issues mean lower healthcare costs, and the insurance company wins. Stronger families and healthier workplaces, investing in mental health education, and building resilience in the future are also benefits that can happen from that. In conclusion, high schools prepare us for the future, but they often forget the most important part, our mental well-being. By adding mental health classes, schools will give the students tools to manage stress, break down stigma, and build resilience for future life. We cannot afford to treat mental health as optional. I believe that it's essential and a part of our everyday lives, and high school should have mental health classes as a requirement. That's it. Now, I have a few questions for you guys, at least. How many of you think a mental health class would have helped you during high school?
I think he hit on the hardest too, Daddy.
Very good. Would one of you mind telling me why you believe this? Absolutely.
Anxiety and depression leads to suicide and suicide is the most common.
Yes.
So I feel like it's good to have resources and a class that helps us prepare in case we're in a situation there. I feel like we would have been way better off, and a lot of kids wouldn't suffer from depression or anxiety or any other mental problems if schools were able to provide the resources that are available to us.
Absolutely, I fully agree with that. That's a great response. What kinds of topics or skills do you believe should be included in the mental health curriculum?
How to manage your emotions, not just for anxiety or depression, but also like just in general. Like how to control yourself when you're really gleeful, or like you're so raged at something or someone, how to control it.
Absolutely. That's why I believe that this can honestly fully benefit everyone. Because it's, how can you complain? It's really helping. And one more question. How might mental health classes change the way students view stress, anxiety, or depression? Sergio first, and then
actually teaching it to them to show that it's some more seriously that people are dealing with.
okay. And I thought of another question on the spot. I do apologize. I just want to know: do you all agree with me that mental health education should be required?
Yes.
But it also depends on the
Keep going. You're doing good.
it also depends on the teacher, if it's the person that is teaching, because not only is it that we have to find the correct staff or person to teach it, we have to find the correct community, because not every person is going to teach it
And
the
that's
way that we
true.
would want to see. I
That's
also
true.
feel like teachers should be required to take classes like that as well, or so that way they themselves teach the students and help the students in case of an emergency within the classroom, because not all the time are students by themselves going to be able to control or help someone else. Like, let's say there's a very severe mental breakdown that you have to require an adult to be present there. What is the adult going to do if they don't know the situation? So I feel like if the staff and schools